Why, man, he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we, petty men, walk under his huge legs and peep about and find ourselves dishonorable graves. Men at some times are masters of their fate. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. We are the underlings. Tragedy of Julius Caesar, Act 1, Scene 2, lines not listed right here. Yes, welcome to Virtual English 4. Today we are going to be citing. Citing sources is the activity that we will be doing today, so let us get to it. The assignment, watch the video above, which you're currently doing, OMG, and then complete the sample works cited exercise and create an effective summary and paraphrase for the examples provided in the summarize and paraphrasing handout. So basically, here's the two things you're going to do. Let's talk about this one first, summarizing and paraphrasing. So why are you doing this? Summarizing and paraphrasing are important skills, but they are ones that students often eschew in favor of using quotations all the time. That's bad, though. Depending almost entirely on quotations causes numerous problems in your writing. It's also kind of lazy. To prevent falling into this trap, let's work through some examples together. So summarizing and living easy. Summarizing is a good way to condense large amounts of information into something more manageable. You should use summaries if you need to get the basic gist of an idea across, but the specifics of it aren't important. Look at the example from the Purdue Owl. Then we go down here to paraphrasing. Take me down to the paraphrase city. Unlike summaries, paraphrases should be approximately the same length as the original passage. They should be used when we know the specifics of what the original source was saying. Typically, as quotations, paraphrases are used for short sections of information. Here's another example from the Purdue Owl. So basically, these give you the information that's being summarized and provide you an ineffective summary and explain why it is ineffective. And then this gives you the original sentence, an ineffective paraphrase, and explains why it's ineffective. So what I want you to do is I want you to create an effective summary and an effective paraphrase for both of these things. So you're going to summarize this right here. Remember, when you summarize, you tell what's important, tell it in a way that makes sense, but don't tell too much. Tell what's important, tell in a way that makes sense, but don't tell too much. You're going to do what I have highlighted here. Information to be summarized, that's what I want you to summarize effectively. And then down here, the original sentence, I want you to paraphrase the original sentence. This right here, the original sentence, that is what you are paraphrasing. So for the first part of the assignment, you're going to summarize this. It'll be worth 2.5 points. And you're going to paraphrase this. It'll be worth 2.5 points. Then the next part of the assignment, the sample works cited page. So what you're going to do for this assignment, I want you to create a works cited page in MLA using the sources listed below. Now you can use you can put this on the same page. You can have your summary, paraphrase, and then your works cited. For this assignment, I want you to create a works cited page using the provided information below. You'll have to determine what type of source it is. I'll help you out and actually will tell you what source is what in this video, and then figure out how to cite that source. Each example will be worth 2 points if done correctly. So this is there's 5 examples. This is worth 10 points. So the first one was worth 5 points. This one's worth 10. So the entire assignment's worth 15 points. So for each example, it will be worth 2 points if done correctly. If there's only a minor error, such as improper punctuation or the like, you'll get 1 point. If the example is missing or significantly incorrect, for example, missing information, it's in the wrong order, etc., you won't get any points for that example. So here are your sources that we are going to be using. All right. This first example is a book. There we go. See, I'm telling you what you need to do. So the first example is a book. The second example is a newspaper article. It's a newspaper, an editorial published in a newspaper. So it's an editorial and it's in a newspaper. So first one, book. Second one, newspaper. Third one is an academic journal article. Fourth one is a website. Fifth one is an academic journal article. So it goes book, newspaper, academic journal, website, academic journal. You have 2 journal articles, 1 website, 1 book, and 1 newspaper article. And what I want you to do is create a works cited page for all of these. All right. A works cited just looks like this, works cited, and then you put the information in alphabetical order. To make it even easier, I'd recommend using this website called EasyBib. You just type in bib into Google, then you'll click on EasyBib, and voila, it will bring up EasyBib eventually as we wait. You also have an AMI day tomorrow. Keep that in mind. So once EasyBib loads, there we go. What you're going to do is you're going to click on Create Citations. And here are all the citations that you need to have. You have website, book, journal. So the first one's a book. You'll click on that. Then an academic journal is the journal right here. So those articles will be that website here. And then underneath here is more. And that's where you'll find the newspaper, as you can see right there. And you'd click on the newspaper. I'm going to do one with you live right now, and I'm going to click book. Now, in the past, if I was to be doing this, which there are shortcuts that provide you. For the website, you copy and paste the URL. There's this thing called a DOI number that you could use for an academic journal article. And for books, there's this thing called an ISBN, which is at the very bottom in the toolbar here. But what we're going to do, since you already have all of your information, you have all of your information right here. This is the information you need to put in for your sources. This is 1 source, 2 source, 3 source, 4 source, 5 source. 5 sources. You have all of your information right here. You click on whatever the thing is, and you're going to enter the information manually. You're going to enter it manually because you already have all the information right here. Once you click on that, you go through and you fill things out. So I'm going to do this not for one of those because I want you to do that as your assignment, but for When Kids Can't Read by Kylan Beers. So I need to put in her first name. Her name is Kylan, and then her last name is Beers. And then we go down here, the source's title. The source's title is When. And I apologize for the ads. Whenever you get free stuff like this, you have to put up with ads. When Kids Can't Read. Voila. Let's see. For me, all of your information, once again, is right here on this page. So all you have to put the page and then go over here and put in the information. But if you were to ever be like doing it out of the book, this first page right here around the title provides all of this information that you're looking for. So my publisher that I am looking for is Heinemann. So Heinemann, and this was published in 2003. Voila. And I believe that this is the first edition, whatnot, so I don't have to do any of that. And then I hit complete citation. It'll take a little while. Sure, we'll have to watch an ad. I apologize for us having to watch an ad. I am 25 to 34 years old. It's loading my experience. Yay, it's a Microsoft ad.
We have rolled out Teams
We're
across our network.
Sorry about this. We're just going to wait until Microsoft's over. So sorry about this 30-second break here, but free is free, so you had to put up with advertisements and whatnot. But after you hit that, it will create your citation, copy and paste that citation into the thing. The school's wireless network has also not been doing too hot. All right, come on. I'm glad it's a game changer for medicine. Now can I see my citation? All right. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll collaborate. Is that all I have to do? Good. All right. I'm done. Yay. There we go. So you'll hit your site. Voila. It brings it. It's making your citation. And it will be located. It's loading mine right now. Gotta love technology. Here we go. And then voila, there it is. You click the 3 dots and you copy the citation. You come over here to your original. And since beers appears before B before G, since beers appears in the alphabet before Gallagher, I'll go here, copy and paste, and voila, I have my citation. It's that easy. And you'll do that with all three of yours. After you're done with that, of course, you'll just hit create new thing, create new source, which is up here, create a new citation, bam, and you do the next one. Then the next one for you would be the newspaper, which you're going to have to click the extra stuff to get to that. So that's what you're doing today. You're going to summarize. You're going to summarize here. Just for one last time, you're going to summarize this information right here. The information to be summarized, this information right here is what I want you to summarize. And then you're going to paraphrase this sentence right here. This original sentence right here is what I want you to paraphrase. Then after that, I want you to create a works cited page over these sources. Once again, the sources are, this is a book, this is a newspaper, an editorial from a newspaper, this is an academic journal article, this is a website, and this is an academic journal article. That's all you have to do. Tomorrow I'll be back with your AMI Day assignment. But until next time, my name's been Paul Davidson. This is Shakespeare Duck. Like, subscribe, and y'all have a good day and whatnot and whatever and all that fun stuff. Woo.